was just removing my makeup and I removed everything on my face, and I was just about to do a DIY face mask because you guys know I love those. So I thought I would actually put it in a video. So this is a really great mask for people who have maybe like a little bit of a dull skin, or if they have acne or acne prone skin. This is going to be a really great video for anyone who has those problems. And I have like this little sucker who just popped up on my forehead, and I have a little another one like right here is a really small one, and I just feel like they're popping up right now for whatever reason. I think it just generally happens every once in a while. So I thought I would do this mask and record it for everyone out there. So the first thing that I grabbed for this, there's actually 3 ingredients, and this is one of my favorite masks. I actually wrote about it on my blog I think years ago, and it got like 300 comments on it. People really liked it. So I use a few ingredients. I use milk because milk is amazing for skin. People actually really underestimate how amazing milk is for skin. One of the things that I love about milk is that it has a lot of lactic acid, and that's like a natural exfoliant for your skin. It will kind of help, not only will it help with the acne scars, but it'll also help radiance. It'll boost the radiance in your skin. It will also kind of help with wrinkles over time, so it can actually help your skin look more youthful over time. So you know, if you're 20, you need to start now, really, honestly, because this is a great time to start with natural exfoliants to keep your skin really young and fresh. And then the second ingredient is nutmeg, because nutmeg is so good for acne. It's really great for fighting acne, for fighting blemishes, to keep acne and your sebaceous glands under control. It's just really fantastic for that. So this is my big jar of nutmeg. And the last ingredient you don't have to include. You can include this if you're breaking out, or if you don't like honey, you don't have to. Like, for some reason the smell of honey bothers some people. It used to bother me, but now it doesn't bother me so much. But honey is really great. It's an anti-inflammatory, so it's really great if you do have acne. It will kind of help the redness and the blemish kind of subside a little bit. It will help a little bit. I really do feel like honey is kind of like a natural medicine as well. So like sometimes, like if you're on a plane, after the plane ride, one of the first things I do to anybody I'm traveling with, if they have any issues with their lips, if they don't have chapstick, I would say grab a little bit of honey from the hotel. It just really soothes everything. It's just really great for that. And the fact that it really does have these ingredients in it that just kind of heal skin, make it really great for whenever you're experiencing a breakout and you can see like your sebaceous gland is swollen and really like pissed off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix these ingredients together. So I'll be honest, I put measurements on the blog whenever I am doing DIYs. I put like measurements of what you need to include, but I never actually measure anything myself, and I don't think it's necessary. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix them however I want. So I'm just grabbing a heaping spoon of the nutmeg. So I'm grabbing kind of a lot. There we are, that's enough. And I'm putting it into a bowl, and I'm just kind of spreading it out in the bowl because nutmeg can be kind of a pain to blend sometimes. And then I'm also pouring a little bit of milk here. A little bit. I think I poured a little bit too much, but it's okay. And I'm just stirring it really carefully. And actually blending the nutmeg can be a little bit of a pain in the butt because it's kind of got like this interesting consistency. Like part of it will like stay in the bottom, and then part of it will float in the top of the milk, like in little balls, like it's doing right now. So you kind of need to like press it down when you're blending it. So you might want to add a little bit of milk at a time. So you might create a paste, but since I'm doing it here for you guys, I'm a little bit under pressure. So I'm just blending it. We're gonna now add the honey. So it looks kind of like it's not really that pasty. It's kind of actually more runny. I personally would like it a little more pasty, so I'm just gonna add just a little bit more nutmeg. I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. So it's still a liquid, but it's like a thick liquid. So it's got kind of like a stew texture. Like when you add cornstarch, whenever you're cooking, if you guys cook, like when you start adding cornstarch to whatever you're cooking and it kind of becomes a little pasty, that's what it's kind of becoming a little bit like. So now I'm gonna add some honey because honey is amazing, like we told you guys before. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze some in. And this I'm gonna squeeze kind of a good amount in. And I'm gonna start mixing it. And the honey actually mixes a little bit better. You just need to mix it slowly. So I would say if you are somebody who needs to measure, I would say for every part nutmeg you put, you probably need to put like 3 parts milk, and then you can adjust it according to whatever, however you like the texture. So you can put 2 or 3 parts milk. So if you want it more pasty, maybe 2 parts milk. And if you want it more runny like mine, maybe 3 parts milk. So yes, and then you can put maybe half part of honey. Okay, so now I'm just basically gonna put it on my face. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this on my skin. This is a really pretty brush from 27 Pink, so I'm actually gonna wash it immediately afterwards. It's so pretty. They sent me a bunch of their brushes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start, oh, I need to move my hair. That would be good. I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying it on my skin. And you can see like the nutmeg, it kind of like the grains of the nutmeg really don't grind down into the milk. So it will be a little pasty. And I always like to apply my face masks with a brush, even the yogurt ones. I don't usually use a makeup brush. Like this one has synthetic hairs, so it's fine. It'll wash out really easy. But if you're gonna use a makeup brush, make sure that it's one that has synthetic hairs and you wash it out right away. And then you probably don't want to use it on clients. You can keep it for yourself. And I'm applying it, but then it's kind of drying too, so then I'm going on it with a second layer. And I look like I've been in like a nasty brawl and I was like pushed around in the mud. That's how I look right now. And I'm trying to go deep down inside of the paste or the mixture, and I'm getting like the nice, really muddy, the muddy pieces. And now I'm placing out my forehead here, and it smells so good. It has like kind of like that Christmas smell or holiday smell. And it smells so good. It smells like the holidays. It smells like the end of the year, like after Thanksgiving, Christmas time, if you celebrate Christmas. It smells like when I grew up in the States, like the end of the year. And I'm kind of letting it set a little bit, but I'm also going to keep applying it. So I'm going to do this for a couple minutes because I like a nice thick amount on. And this can be a little messy, so like it can start dripping a little bit. I look hilarious. I literally look like I was on Honey Boo Boo Child and I did like one of their mud activities that they do sometimes. Oh my god, I'm like dripping. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a cotton pad before I drip everywhere. So it is a little messy. Most DIYs are a bit messy, so you might want to just keep it tidy. But I'm gonna leave this on my face for like 5 to 10 minutes. Actually, I would say the recommended time would be 10 minutes minimum. And you know, if you're in a rush, you can always leave it for 5 minutes. But the more you leave it, the better it is for your skin. This isn't going to be one of those masks that you should leave, you know, overnight. But it's also not one that you should leave, obviously, so it'd be like a mess. But it's not going to be one that you should really leave for a very short time as well, because it has such good ingredients in it. So I'm going to let it sit, and then I will be back in about 10 minutes, and we will wash it off. So it has been about 15 minutes. Actually, I got carried away. I went on Snapchat and I like totally lost track of time. So now I'm just gonna take a bamboo cloth, and I like bamboo cloths because they're like really gentle. I just really like them for the skin. So that's all I actually use when I'm washing my face. So if I use any face wash, if I do face mask, I'm always removing it with a bamboo cloth. So, and you can get them from, they're not expensive. They're actually like, I buy these from Net-a-Porter. I think I get like 6 or 7 of them for like 11 pounds, but you can find even cheaper ones on Amazon, and Soap and Glory has some. I've seen them at Boots. So and I'm sure they have them in Target in the States, so they're really fantastic. It looks kind of like a cheesecloth but it's really, really gentle. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start wiping away everything. And I'm just gonna go ahead and clean my cloth and then wipe whatever is left. And nutmeg, I have to tell you guys right now, is a little, it's not a huge pain in the ass. It's not like putting banana in your hair. That's like awful. That's one of the most annoying things to get rid of. Or apple cider vinegar is like one of the hardest things to get the stench out. But this is a little bit of a pain in the ass because it does like tend to like kind of have like grains. It's almost like sand, where there's like always like some sand or glitter. We can always find like remnants in other places. Okay, so pretty much I can definitely feel like some pieces left over. I can see some left over. So after you do that, if you want to tone your skin, you can go ahead and do that, or you can use a moisturizer, really whatever step you have in your normal skin process. I would normally tone my skin. and then use a facial moisturizer. But I definitely still have pieces of nutmeg on my skin still left over, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it again. This was a really easy mask, and it's a really great mask to do if you want to do it like once a week or once every other week, depending on your skin. It's really great for people who are acne prone and maybe just want to kind of keep it under control. This is going to be a great mask for anyone like that. So I mean, it's great for anybody who's in their late teens or even their mid-teens, and you know, your 20s, your 30s. If you're still getting acne when you're an adult like me, then you may want to do it as well. But I mean, it's a really great kind of subtle exfoliating face mask. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and you guys will comment down below. Please let me know your thoughts, because I got so many comments on my blog, and I'd really like to know if any of you have tried it and what your thoughts are on it as well, because I really do like it. It's actually a good skin tightening mask as well, so my skin feels a little tight, and I like that. So comment down below. Please thumbs this video up if you liked it, subscribe, and check me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!